What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Pusha T isn't the only one dropping on May 25th. The long anticipated, highly anticipated A$AP Rocky album Testing will be available that same day. This has been quite the campaign. I'll be the first person to admit that Rocky's Testing campaign hasn't excited me one bit. I'm not looking forward to this album at all until I saw the track listing. The track listing gives me a little bit more hope, but leading up to it, Rocky was doing this weird, he put these singles on SoundCloud and they were bad. They sounded unfinished. They sounded like some demos that he was testing out, but none of them ended up making the final track listing. So it makes me wonder, what was the purpose of that? Was A$AP Rocky testing his fan base to see if they would go for this type of music? This very low grade Playboy Cardi clone type of music? I don't know. And maybe we'll never know the purpose of those songs, but they were bad. And I truly hope that everything on the album sounds a lot more polished. A$AP Rocky is one of the few artists I feel that is a big name that puts out music that waits like a really long time, if that makes sense. Like, it makes sense for someone like a Pusha T or a Drake or a J. Cole to wait 2-3 years. But with this type of music that A$AP Rocky makes, there's no reason why he should be waiting so long to put out albums. I get that he does the fashion thing, he does a bunch of other stuff as well, but just the way that his sound is, it's never something that really stuck with me for so long. So with the album out in 2 days, the track listing is finally surfaced. We're getting 15 songs here. I like that. I think that is a really good amount for Rocky. It's not too much, but it's not too little. Whereas Pusha T is giving us just 7 songs. I feel like with Rocky, he needs more records to say what he wants to say. Pusha T can do that in 7 songs. Boom. You get in, you get out. But for A$AP Rocky, I think he benefits more from having more songs. And on top of that, the guest features on here are looking phenomenal. Back in January, February time, earlier in the year, he put out this song called A$AP Forever featuring Moby. It was a very weird collaboration. And the record had a video and it is on the album. The only thing is, it doesn't say featuring Moby anymore. So I don't know if he's been taken off or if he's just going uncredited. But in his place is Kid Cudi and T.I. A very unique combination. And that's one of the things that I like about this track listing, is that Rocky isn't just trying to pair a bunch of rappers together that have worked together or that sound like they should be on the same record together. No, nobody in a million years would have put Kid Cudi and T.I. on the same song together. So I think that will look really interesting. It'll be interesting to hear how like all 3 of them, blend together and just see their chemistry. There's a record called Tony Tone featuring Puff Daddy. Now, the last time that I saw featuring Puff Daddy on a track listing, and whatever album that was, I'm drawing a blank on it. But the last time I saw featuring Puff Daddy, I was excited because I thought, oh yes, we're gonna get a feature. He's gonna be doing something. He's gonna be talking and stuff. And then we got let down. It was just forgettable. It's so forgettable that I don't even remember what album it was on, but it was bad. And so I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but it would be cool to hear like Puff Daddy flowing over like an A$AP Rocky type of beat. Like A$AP Rocky has these beats that are real like jiggy and they got like a lot of bounce to them. I would love to hear Puff just, effortlessly come in and flow over one of those. So that's my hope. But we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. The other big collaboration on here is a record called Brotha Man. It features French Montana, Frank Ocean, and Snoop Dogg. What? That is a weird combination, but it's something that really catches my attention. I want to hear how they all fit together. And who will be doing the hook? Because you could easily have French Montana do it and you have Frank Ocean doing a verse, maybe rapping. Or you could have French Montana rapping, have Frank Ocean do the hook. Or you can go left field and have Snoop Dogg do the hook and everybody else do a verse. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to this record because it sounds like it could be something cool, something special. Frank Ocean doesn't do a lot of guest features, so when he does pop up, it's usually memorable. And since we're on the subject of Frank Ocean, he's not only on the record called Brother Man, he's also on the last track called Purify. So Rocky has 2 Frank Ocean features on his album. That right there is another impressive thing about the track listing. Most rappers probably can't get Frank Ocean to drop one verse or a hook on one of their songs. A$AP Rocky did it twice on the same album. That's really cool. Once we get out of some of those big features, then you start to get into the smaller ones that could potentially blow you away. You got FKA Twigs on here. You got Kodak Black, Skepta, Juicy J, who's usually always good for one of those turn-up verses. He'll be on a record called Guns and Butter. But after that, the excitement stops. I'm excited for these collaborations. I'm excited for what they could potentially sound like. But I still can't say that I'm super excited for A$AP Rocky's testing. I think that the music is going to have to really blow me away. Because as of right now, it's just like, oh, the album's coming, that's cool. But ultimately, the campaign really didn't help one bit. It didn't get me excited. It didn't make me feel like Rocky is about to drop a classic album or even one that can be in the conversation for top 10 of 2018. I guess we'll find out in a couple days. I will be reviewing the album, so subscribe to the channel so you can stay on top of that, and we'll discuss it when it comes out. I'll include the track listing in the description section so you can check it out for yourself, and then let me know what songs you're looking forward to. After that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, follow me on Twitter @SermonsDomain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.